Hi everyone, welcome back to another video of making a programming language with JavaScript. Here we're going to look at part 4a, which is how does an interpreter work. If you're following along in the book, there's a link in the description to the chapter it corresponds to. And also if you're curious about the code for this whole series, the GitHub repo is open source and in the description below. Let's get started. So in our last video, we coded up a parser. And now we're going to interpret what our parser does. So we're going to use this as an example. Relatively simple expression if you look at it, but it actually encompasses everything that's all of our grammar rules here. So the simple expression is actually not that simple. So 6 plus 8 divided by minus 2. And as a reminder, this is the grammar for our programming language called logs. We have four types of expressions here: literal, unary, binary, and a grouping. Literal are these base expressions. Grouping is everything inside the parentheses. Unary is an expression with a minus or a bang operator in front. A binary is an operator with an expression on either side. And then we have different types of operators as well, what you're familiar with. So let's get started with this example we're going to interpret. So first off, our parser from the previous video. Our parser is going to give us the out list instead. So it's going to tell us that this is we're going to start off with something that is binary because the left side is 6 and then the operator is a plus. And what's on the right side? So the right side is going to be a binary expression because we have this division operator here. So in this binary expression, the left side is the 8, operator is this division sign. And what's on the right? So the right side is interesting because the right side is going to be a unary expression just because that this operator minus sign is in front of the 2. So the previous video, our parser gave us this whole thing here. What our interpreter would do from now on is going to interpret all of this. So it's going to actually start from here. So this is going to be this unary expression is going to be converted into minus 2. And then this whole binary expression, so it's going to be 8 divided by minus 2, and it's going to give us minus 4. And that's the output of this whole thing here. And then finally, we have 6 plus minus 4, which is going to give us the result of 2. And this is what our interpreter is going to do. It's going to interpret our parse expression. Now, what sort of runtime errors should our interpreter catch? One important thing is that whenever we have operations involving numbers, we have to run a function called check number operands. And what this basically does is to check if the operands are actually numbers so that we can do some operations on them, like plus, minus, multiply, divide. That's one of the most important things for operations involving numbers. Another interesting case is the plus symbol. Now the plus symbol is actually overloaded. When you're using it for 2 strings, it just adds the 2 strings together into 1 string. But when you're using it for 2 numbers, it actually adds the 2 numbers together to give you the output of the addition. So what this does is to check if either both operands are both numbers or both strings. So that's for the plus symbol. And in the next video, we're going to look at coding in interpreter. If you like the series, please hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you very much.